Hello, Mr. Barry's Geometry. I've got an oldie but a goodie here from February 11th. The similar figures review as it is listed in gradebook. If you're needing this, I have at least half of them done for you. Try the other half. If you make mistakes, don't worry about it. Learn from them, and that's how we grow. Number one, if a 6-foot tall tent casts a 10-foot long shadow, then how long is the shadow that a 9-foot tall adult elephant casts? So what we're doing is we are comparing these and making proportions. So 6 feet is to 10 feet. The 6-foot tall tent is to the 10-foot tall shadow. So the tent is to the shadow as the elephant's height is to its shadow. Okay? Thinking that, they're at the same time and they're standing next to each other because the shadow will change as daylight goes on, but that's more information that we don't need to know. So I'm going to have 6x equals 90 and x equals 50. 6x because we cross multiply in order to get this proportion solved, and 10 times 9 is the 90. So 90 divided by 6, I'm getting 15. For number 3, a particular motorcycle is 9 feet long. A model of it was built with a scale of 1 inch to 3 feet. How long is the model? Well, the scale is 1 inch to 3 feet. So the model is in inches to the 9-foot long motorcycle. You got to make sure that these are in the same order. Like this was the object to the shadow, the object to the shadow. This is the inches to feet, inches to feet. Okay, so you have to make sure that those are in the right order. So you see here I have arrows going in the directions that I need, and I have 3x equals 9. And then I just solve for x. I divide both sides by 3, and I get x equals 3. For number 5, model train is 7 inches tall. If it was built with a scale of 1 inches to 2 feet, then how tall is the real train? So I have 1 inch to 2 feet. This is inches to feet. So I have 1x equals 14, so x equals 14. It's going to be 14 feet then, the real deal. For number 7, we're just solving proportions. So this is 52. 4 times 13 is 52. 52 times x is 52x. And I just divide both sides by 52, and I get x equals 1. 9, I'm going to just cross multiply like this, and I have that written over here for a little bit more room so you can see that I've got them together. I use the distributive property. I have 8x equals 16, and then I divide both sides by 8, and I get x equals 2. 11, these are cross multiplying here. And I have it set up over here. So I have 630 equals 90x. I divide both sides by 90, and I get 7 equals x. Once again, try the evens on your own. Hopefully you're pausing this as I'm moving forward. So we have these two in the correct order as they're listed up here. By correct order, what I mean is, angle A goes with angle W, angle B goes with angle X, and C goes with Y, and D goes with Z. That's how they match up. And you can see that they're in the correct order side by side. Okay, so it's easy to see which one angle goes with which angle. So angle A is going to go with angle W. A goes with W, B goes with X. You could also use it up here. B is the second one, so you go to the second one here, that's X. C is the third one, so you go with the third one here, that's Y. And D goes with Z. Okay? Goes in that order. Same thing with matching up the segments, the sides of this. So the AB matches up with the WX, the BC and the XY. The BC is with the XY. The CD here is going to go with a YZ. And then the DA is going to go with the ZW, so DAZW. That's how it's listed. I started number 14 so it's easier for you to see in the diagram. I rearranged it, I turned it around so that it looks just like this one. So compare these two. Or you could just use the letters when you're doing 14. They're going to be in the same order. For number 15, I am comparing, now there's one of two ways, and I'll show you in the next one. I did it both ways. You could either do, 12 is to 20 as 3 is to x, or you could do 12 is to 3, because these two are compared, as 20 is to x. I did it this way this time, and I know on the previous page I was doing it more like this, 12 is to 20 is 3 is to x. You'll get the same answer. Either way you go, try it, and you'll see. And I'm going to show you on the next one. I did it both ways. So I get 20 times 3 is 60, 12x, I have 12 times x, so x equals 5. Number 17, I did it both ways. So I did, here I have 5 is to 4 as x is to 8, x is to 8. And so I get 4x and 40, x equals 10. Same thing. I did 5 is to x. I'm comparing the same side, the similar side, from the other triangle, and 4 is to 8. You end up getting 40 and 4x. It's just is backwards. Well, no, it's actually the same way. And then you get 10 for x. You get the same answer, either way you do it. For number 19, you could pick any of these numbers. I happen to pick the 10 and the 3. So I'm going to compare 10 to 3 as 40 is to x. Once again, I could have gone 10 is to 40 as 3 is to x. You get the same answer. And you end up getting x is 12. For 21, I'm just comparing the sides. 3 is to 6 and 4 is to 8. They both come out as half, so yes, they're similar. The scale factor is 3 to 4. 3 to 4, I can't simplify that. Or, I could have went 6 to 8. The 6 to 8 is, just, you would simplify it to 3 is to 4. 3 to 4. For 23, I have 4 to 3. That does not equal 10 to 8. 10 to 8, because 10 to 8 is actually a 5 to 4 scale factor. So, these are not going to be similar. Taking a look at these two triangles here and the information that's given, the measurement of x is going to be the same as O, so it's going to be 58 degrees. This one I wasn't sure what they were wanting, NP over WY, so NP and I have WY. I don't know what this is. So in order for me to figure out what this was, I did the scale factor. It ends up that this ends up being 4.8. So it's 4.8 over 12. 29, well, what is NP? NP over is just 4.8. Okay. Are these similar triangles? Are the triangles similar? If so, we're going to do AA or SSS or SAS. So for this one, this number 31, these are knots. I checked the scale factor on these and they are different. If you do 32 divided by 48 and compare that number to 30 divided by 44, you'll see that they're different, so it's not the same scale for each of these, so it is no, it's a not similar. This one is, just because, even though I don't have any scale factor or anything that I'm dealing with, just that these are, since these are parallel, and we have vertical angles here, so we know the vertical angles are going to be similar, but then I have, my alternate interior angles here that are going to be similar. So actually all three angles, but all we need is two, so angle, it is similar. So 3, yes. Hopefully this helps, and good luck with the rest.